No, you're not bringing home another piece of junk.
Alright, well hopefully you can hear me. It's noisy out here. I got compressor going, tools going. Kyle's over there working on the sanding that quarter, that door on that 61. So today we're going to try to clear up this mess. And I got to figure out where to start here because I got that out of the way. So I got this piece to replace. I got this piece to replace. I need to do, cut this in here and redo this because these two go together. The brace underneath is bad. A part of the floorboard looks bad, so a lot of different pieces here to figure out. I just need to figure out which one to do first. So I think I'm going to do the underneath stuff first. Let me show you what we got. So I gotta get that brace. I gotta drill the spot welds out. See where the floor is bad here. I'm gonna have to cut that back. We're gonna have to cut this brace back. We're gonna have to cut this back. I need to get all this cleaned up and out of here. Spot welds drilled out. And figure out what I need to do as far as what metal there needs to be batched. I'm not going to put the brace in there yet until all this outside stuff is done, but I need to get it all out of the way and cleaned up, so I'm not trying to do that while I got the new corner welded in and the rest of this inner rocker welded in. Alright, so I'm going to cut all that out of there, make some executive decisions, and I'll show you what we got. Alright, so we got that brace cut out. Got this all cleaned up. I don't know if you can see that. But we're looking pretty good. Everything's good and solid. I think about right in here we're going to cut this off. And make a piece for that. It'll go from here and incorporate this piece out here. So I think to start with, we're just going to cut that out and get it out of the way. And then I'm going to make this piece out here. It goes up to the jamb, and we'll do the center rocker. Then we'll do the corner, and we'll get that piece back in there. But yeah, that came out pretty good, and it's not near as bad as I thought it was once I got it cleaned up. Okay. Alright, so I got that piece cut and welded in, and that was this piece right here, which was pretty hokey looking. So we got that welded in. I haven't welded. I'm going to get the corner welded in before I weld that back edge to the corner. I want to get that lined up, and I may have to grind on that a little bit. But I was grinding on this down here, and this top rail is just solid as a rock. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this thing. I cleaned it up underneath, cleaned up on top, and other than a little few pits, it's fine. So, and it's fine up to here. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of having to bend a piece, I'm just going to cut it along this seam here and just do this piece here. No sense fixing something that ain't broke. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to cut this out and remake this piece, get it back to here, and then we're going to have to cut the bottom off of this and make this piece, get them to mate up, and then put the door back on and check the alignment on the rocker before I tack this down, because this has got some movement to it. I want to make sure it's in the right place before we weld it down. So that's coming along good. Over here on the other Chevy, just about done with this quarter. Got it all sanded down and put a little skim coat on there to get a few bubbles, but got the rocker done too. So this is looking good over here. All right, so I'm gonna take a little lunch break and then we're gonna come back out and make the next piece. All right, so let me show you what we got done here. We're looking pretty good. So I got this side of the inner rocker done. Had to make that piece there. And I think I already showed you, I made that piece there. But I went in and cut that cab quarter out higher because that's where the body line was. So I thought, I'll just cut it up to the body line, make my weld there. So we got that in, and it's, looks like it's lining up pretty good. Still got to get the rocker on the bottom, but I wanted to paint that inner rocker, get some paint on it before I sealed it up. So somewhere around here I got some paint. I also made another video while I was in the middle of that, and somehow I either erased it or I thought I made a video and didn't make a video. So this one's a little shorter than the last few. But this thing is coming along really good. I'm happy to see how far it's going. Bill was over here today. He was redoing some of the piping on his gas tank. So he moved his gas tank back here out of the cab a long time ago, and had a kink in the filler, so it wasn't filling right. So let's go ahead and I just want to hit this. We'll get the rocker on, and I don't know if we'll do it tomorrow or not, maybe Monday night. Me and my wife got a couple things going on this weekend. We doing a little live music online tomorrow night. I'm gonna wait to paint that. So anyway, next thing we need to do is get that rocker in, weld up the holes in the door, weld up the holes in the fender, finish welding this little buddy over here, and we're coming along really good on this thing. Oh, I got to put the braces underneath, like we did on the other side, but that shouldn't be a big deal. So I'm hoping by the time I get to next weekend, because I'm going to work on it in the evenings during the week, that we're by the end of next weekend, I would really like to be wrapped up with all the metal work, and I think it's a good possibility. I've been moving along pretty good. I mean, that's what I'm shooting for. Yeah, so Kyle was over here today. We got a bunch done on that. It's looking good. Moving right along on that. He has got a 54 Chevy coupe that was his dad's, that he's wanting to know if I'll help him chop the top on it. I've never chopped the top, but I never did a 2-door to 4-door conversion either, so maybe in the future we'll be doing some videos on that. But I know a lot of people want me to get back to this, so as soon as this truck is out of here, I'm going to get back to that. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. Sorry about the video being so short today, but like I said, I accidentally erased part of it, or just didn't hit the record button, or something happened. So we'll post another one this week as we move along and continue on that other side, and that's what we'll do. All right. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in to Saving Junk today. Make sure you hit like, you hit subscribe, leave your comments. Like I said last time, I got above 500 subscribers. I'm about 520 something now, so it's been moving up pretty good. I appreciate everybody's time that they're checking in and watching what's going on and commenting on it. So we're just going to try to keep building this channel up and see where we go with it. But couldn't do it without your support, and it's much appreciated. So we'll see you on the next video.